away.
Hi and welcome back. In this episode of the Vintage Volvo project, we attempt to start the engine. To do so, we have made the following list. First, we will make the engine bay a little cleaner to work with, and then we will try if the engine is stuck or moves freely. We will see if all the valves are working and inspect the state of our cylinders. Next, the engine needs some fresh oil and needs to be filled up with coolant. The battery then needs to be attached to check the wiring, after which we can see if the starter motor works. Then we will check if we are getting sparks from the spark plugs and make sure the carburetor is supplied with fresh fuel. So after all of that, we have all moving parts sorted, we have air, we have sparks, so we'll cross our fingers and see if some magic will happen. So that is our plan, or as we smartly will call it, we'll call it the master plan. Let's jump right in and do something about this dirty engine bay. Nice, all clean and ready for step 2. Niks bewegen. Oh ja, ik zie hem zakken.
Hij zakt heel lang. Die straks omhoog.
Ja, hij zakt.
Hij gaat wel zwaar.
Hij zakt. Gewoon. Als het goed is moet hij hier. Oh, er komt iets tevoorschijn. Oh, dit is mooi. Dit is mooi, je ziet precies dat olierandje zo gaan.
Ja? Dat is wat we wilden.
Dit is mooi, kijk dan. Wat een mooi ding.
Ja,
Het gaat heel makkelijk. Dit gaat heel licht.
Voor mij zie je ook een klep op. Ik zag de klep hier ook omlaag komen.
Dit gaat heel licht.
Ja.
Maar letterlijk, ik kan er gewoon met mijn hand misschien wel draaien. So for inspecting the cylinders we use the tiny camera. It connects to your phone and has a light on it, but the footage is quite bad and shaky, so I will just tell you what you can see. Here we're going into the first cylinder, and you can immediately see that the cylinder is really grimy and dirty from sitting all these years. Now that the piston has moved down, it reveals the cylinder walls, which are quite clean. You also see these scratches, they come from honing and they actually improve the lubrication, so it's not a bad sign. This second cylinder looks the same, and while it moves upwards and reaches its top dead center, you can see that the inlet valve appears. It's a little bit rusty, but it does open and close. And when the cylinder has moved up and down again, it will open up the outlet valve, which looks a lot better. So, albeit a little bit dirty, the cylinders are in quite a good shape.
Now time to replace the oil filter.
Filter comes out. Well, say the filter comes out.
It is / was quite a struggle. We don't have the specialized tool and it was really stuck. But luckily we had this quick tip.
Goes up.
You used a clamp like this to get some momentum on it. Or mechanical advantage. Hoppa! Yeah, just put it over there.
Got it!
Got it!
It's fine.
And we have a new one. Just celebrate the small victories.
Sub goals. Sub goals.
First oil change, we just changed the oil filter. We bought some cheap oil, some very cheap semi-synthetic, because this will be the first oil change before we start it. And after running it for a few minutes, we will have another oil change and we put some good oil in it. But first some cheap stuff.
It's raining cats and dogs.
At the end of the night we're gonna give each other 10 euros.
Yeah, then we are good.
Okay, where's the leak?
Everywhere. No, on the bottom of the radiator.
Push your power. I think that part's not supposed to come up.
Saturday, and we decided that we wanted to try to see if the engine cranks over. Since we put some oil in all of the cylinders, we are going to put this towel over it so it doesn't squirt into the whole garage. So we're going to attach the battery. All the wires are really janky. It's like 90% of the wires are not attached, and even the ignition switch, even that is not really stuck on. So we're gonna see what happens. We have 2 fire extinguishers, so hopefully this will be fine.
A few moments later.
Guess what happened? Guess what happened?
What?
We just attached the batteries. We just did a one test. We were like 100% sure this wouldn't work.
I was making a joke like, let's see if it works, and we do this.
Oh no!
What?
Oh snap! We have lights.
What? Oh.
Oh, look at this! Boom! I've never been so happy to see a light.
It's so nice and cozy as well, the light. Oh.
Beautiful. I'm gonna videotape this. We have another light working. We have indicators.
Yeah!
Did it work? Does it work?
Yeah.
No way!
Extremely slow. Wait, what is it?
Try the other one. Yeah, it works! It works! No way. It's basically.
Quick, let's sell the car.
It's basically a done car. We have an oil light, makes sense. So there's more lights. Where's just the rear lights in general?
The petrol gauge, it says that it's full. Wat happened?
The oil is just.
Nee, maar het contact is nou net uitgegaan of zo. Schrik me de
I think it just cranked. Did you move the key?
Yeah. But the oil light went off and the fuel dropped again, so I thought it was not. The key was not turned, so I turned it and the engine cranked. It's good that you were filming this.
That was sick. The engine cranked. Okay, you wanna have a look? Wait, let me. Where can I see it?
The oil light just went out. And the petrol.
Yeah,
Do you want me to crank it or?
Yeah, just half a second. Yeah, it works. It works. I saw air squirting. I saw air squirting out of the spark plugs.
Are you filming this?
Yeah.
Go home. Have a nice weekend.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
So now the starter motor works and the engine moves freely. It's time to run some compression tests.
So, 10, 100, ja. So last time we filled the radiator up and we just let it sit here for a couple of days, and as you can see, still full.
Yeah, as you can see.
Still full of water, so that's really good news because we were really afraid that our radiator was leaking, but it does not appear to be. And then we tested the start motor last time, and that worked as well. So the only thing actually holding us back from starting it last time was that missing cable. So we were looking through the book, following the lines, and we found something else. That our ignition coil is not connected right here. It's not connected to the distributor, which goes in here. So there's supposed to be a cable that goes in here,
that goes in there. So this is where your voltage builds up, releases through this cable, and every time there's a rotating part in the end, every time it touches one of the cables, it discharges the voltage and gives a spark in your spark plug. But this should be connected there to there, so
Here it is. This is our beautiful engineering skills. As a disclaimer, this is temporary. This is not the final product, but we just need this to be working to test the engine. And yeah, we'll see.
Oh, what a great job we did. Put on connectors of 6 mm, well they're supposed to be 8. So we bent them outwards a little bit. It's getting jankier by the second. Oké.
Ja?
Ja, doe maar gewoon. Nee, doe nog eens.
Nee?
Nee.
Dat heeft de pak wel een verkeerde camera.
Ja. Nou, doe nog maar gewoon.
Ik ga het mee, ja?
Ja.
Nog niks?
Nee, ik denk dat we een andere aard nodig hebben.
Komt-ie?
Ja. Nope.
the first thing to do when troubleshooting spark plugs is to clean the contact breaker points. So here we go. Smart way to do this is to now measure the contact breaker points using a multimeter. But as you should know by now, we're not the smartest people.
So just now I rewatched the video of how a distributor works, like the whole ignition system. So now I'm going to bypass all the janky wiring that has been done on this car, and we're just going to plug the plus to the plus and the minus to the minus of the coil, crank the engine open and see if it sparks. Quick validation test at home. Doe deze nog iets. Nick?
Yeah,
What have we done?
I don't know. I have no idea. We changed a lot of wires. We simplified the whole setup for the sparks a lot by removing loads of wires. We just made the most simple version we could think of. Maybe it works.
And what did we do wrong? We shorted some wires.
Some shorts. Let's try for the 275th time.
But it's going to work now. I know
Now
it's
it's going to work. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Niks. Alright, it seems like we're finally doing it the smart way. So the multimeter on the right here should alternate between 1 and 0 and 1 and 0 while we rotate the engine to indicate the switching between the continuity of the wires. So let's see what happens.
Anders willen ze. Ja, dit is het, dit moet het zijn.
Dit moet het. Niks?
Ja. Ja, nu wel.
Nu wel?
Ja.
Oké, doordraaien.
Niks? Ja.
Dan komt hij hier als het goed is. Ja, dus niks?
Ja. Ja, nu wel.
Nu wel.
Maar wacht. Ik weet het.
Dat is al meer dan we net hadden.
Ja, maar dit is geniaal.
Oké, sit rep.
It's all or nothing. We've checked the points.
You know what?
The breaker points.
Yeah.
We've checked it, we took it apart, we have rotated the engine and seen if everything like ground, not ground, not ground, not ground. We've measured the coil, we've checked the wiring, we eliminated all the things that can be wrong. This is the moment of truth. If it doesn't work right now, we're going home and never coming back. So let's go. Ja! We're going to back pages! Woo!
Ja. Ja hoor. We got sparks!
Nu zak ik die erin. Nu gaat hij aan.
We got some sparks. So the moment is finally here. Now we're gonna see if our hard work is gonna pay off. Let's see if we can start this
Gaan we het nu doen?
Zie je, moet nog eens doen?
Hè?
Moet nog eens doen?
Nee? Oh, ik kan genieten dat hij het doet. Doe. Ja.
Stationair.
Stationair. Hoppa!
Never doubted it for a minute. And of course we couldn't resist trying it a couple more times. So please enjoy these next shots of pure magic.
Je ziet het water gewoon stromen, man.
Ja, echt?
Ja.
Nog een keer.
Ja.
So what's up?
Nah, we're just going to regularly start the car. Nah, nothing, no big deal.
No big deal.
Hey, get in my car.
Get in my car.
No biggie.